What's up, guys? So today we're gonna do a little reversing spell. A reversing spell back to the women that are continuously going after your uterus. Like, it's just unbelievable sometimes. The way I see women go after each other, destroy, your uterus, fallopian tubes, and any which way that you can conceive a child. A lot of times it's because they sleeping with your man. Y'all sleeping with the same man, and you know, other times it's strictly due to jealousy and hate, and or you are with the man that they want. Now, this is a cactus pear. The photo here, the let me get something to show you. This here is the cactus opened. I had this in the refrigerator for a while, maybe like a week or so. So this is what they would normally look like when you cut it open, right? Now, I purchased cactus pears that looked, if you're not going to be able to deal with it, do not dish it out. It's just that simple. Cactus pears, you can find these kind of exotic fruits. I wouldn't even really know where to tell you to buy them at, but if you do have a supermarket that sells exotic pears and exotic fruits and stuff, then you can get it from there. I usually travel far to supermarkets to find, different types of fruits and things to work on, the penis and or the uterus. In this situation, I'm going to show you how to deal with reversing it back. So we're going to do two different ways. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay. You may just need one pair depending on what you want to do. The first one here, the back of it is rotten. I'm going to cut off the top of this and I'm going to seal it with some black wax so that she can have a bad belly. So that each and every time that she thinks that she's going to go out there and get pregnant by your man, I'm going to get a knife. Every time she thinks she's going to go out there and get pregnant by your man, we're going to stop that. The same way she did it to you, you're going to do it right back to her. Don't be afraid to send shit right back to the bitches that gave it to you. Never, 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 never be afraid. Okay? One that looks a little old, and or if you want it to get old, you can just put it, like when you come back from the supermarket, put it in a little bit of water on one side, and that side is going to start to turn anyway. So here's what that will look like. I'm going to get a black candle. And I'm going to put fuck it up oil, and I'm going to seal all of this. This is going to represent the belly because we want to create a blockage. We want to not only send back what she's done to you, but we want to send back a little bit more because a lot of you women are coming to me, and when I do readings, it's other women that are getting y'all messed up. They want to block up your uterus and stop you from getting pregnant. I feel it's only fair that I show you how to deal with it. And this video is for those that know how to do it, okay? You, listen. There's many ways that you can work on somebody and work on, their lower bodies to block out anything coming in or going out. And a lot of times when I see people working on women, they're just doing all types of nasty stuff to fuck you up. It's not like they're even trying to create blockages sexually between, because that's the best way to do things. If you don't want two people sleeping with each other, you block them out sexually. Okay, so we're going to get started. Now, you need some reversing candles. These are my reversing candles. I make my own reversing candles. It's just better for me to make my own reversing candles anyway. In the event that you have a hair and or a bloody tampon, even perfect. Okay, I want to jump right into the spell. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna put inside of it. All right, I have some fuck it up herbs. I have some unstable herbs. What's the rest of the herbs? What's this one? And I have some destruction. I'm gonna add that in there because that's what I want the uterus to start feeling like. It's unstable, so it can't hold nothing, and anything in there will be destructive. To start, we're going to put some unstable herbs in there. We're going to put some destruction herbs in there. We're going to put some fuck it up herbs in there because we want to fuck it up. We want to create a lot of unstableness. Nothing should be able to hold in there. Since you sent a spell to another woman to destroy her fallopian tubes and, destroy everything inside of her so she cannot conceive and or to destroy her pregnancy, then you deserve it right back. It's only fair because a lot of times, when I do readings and I see how bad y'all are and how messed up your ovaries are. A lot of women don't even have nothing inside left. It's like you can't reverse that. You can't fix what somebody has already destroyed inside of you. So if you lose a lot of your womanly parts and it's due to witchcraft, when you do start to reverse, you're not going to gain that back. That's already taken out of your body, You're just sending back to the persons or the people that sent it to you originally. If you have a tampon from her, if you have some hair, perfect. It goes right inside of here. I'm going to cut the pear and I'm going to show you what to do. In the event you want to slice it, in half like this, you're going to just do the same thing that I'm doing but inside. The reason I do it like this is so I can fit the candle inside. That's the only reason I do it like that. So I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to dress this, and I'm going to be right. All right, I'm going to show you guys how I cut it, because a lot of you might not know how to cut it. You're going to cut off the tip, and then you're going to cut out the insides, just like that. Let them fall out. That's what you want to happen to her. I don't give a fuck about what her insides look like. You know why? Because too many of y'all are doing it. Y'all. Listen, I tell y'all, don't fuck with it, because you don't know who the fuck is going to come back to you and give it right back to you. See how that bloody look is? That's what you want. Do you want damages in there? You want her to feel those damages. Listen, I know a woman that's been bleeding for 3 years straight due to witchcraft. And let me tell you something. When you could send some shit like that to somebody and not give a fuck due to you wanting to sleep with their man, then I just feel like it's only fair that you get everything that's coming to you. We're going to put the 3 different herbs in there. I'm going to seal off the belly. I'm going to dress this up, fix this up, and I'm going to show you in a minute what I'm going to do, okay? All right, guys, so I sealed the belly off. This spell is perfect too when you want to give, like you want to mess up people's stomachs. The redness inside of the cactus is perfect to represent blood. If you're gonna work this one here, you still have to put all the herbs that I put in there, and then you're gonna put some blackberry, which is what I'm gonna put in there right now, and then you're gonna put some pyrite in there to help. The pyrite is like rocks, so it's gonna form different types of cysts and fibroids inside of the belly. It's a nasty spell, but if you don't do it to people, then ain't nobody gonna do it back to you. It's just that simple. I added some reversing oil inside of there. I added in some fuck it up oil, and I added in some unstable oil. Right? Now I have a petition paper, and her name and stuff is in here, and some personal stuff, and I added some Irish moss, Spanish moss. I'm sorry, that's used to stuff the doll babies in there inside of this. And I'm going to put it inside of there too as well. Now you can work a spell like this for a numerous amount of days. Now every time the belly falls off, you just seal it back down. You see the belly right here is starting to crack off. You just seal it back down with another black candle just to make sure nothing goes nowhere. And let me tell you something. Don't feel bad for nobody that you're doing this to. When they was doing it to you, trust me, they was enjoying it, okay? Fucking up all of your women parts. And, you know, it's nasty when I see people doing it, but it's well-deserved when you can reverse it right back to them. When you do use the pair on the left, which is open and split like that, you're going to add everything inside, and then you're going to seal it back up. You're going to use 9 pins inside of there, okay? So place 9 pins inside of it, and then you have to bury it. You're going to wrap it. I'm going to show you what kind of rope you have to use. You have to use a good, thick enforcement binding rope. I have all types of rope like this. This is the best type of rope. This is wrapped up. You put all the herbs, her personal concern, and it buries straight into the ground. You can put it in the forest. The graveyard is better. If you don't want to do the graveyard, you got a friend, though, that is willing to ride or die with you and do all types of magic shit. Go with her to the graveyard just to collect the dirt. Okay, if you're afraid to do that, just buy some graveyard dirt. You're going to place this into a box. You're going to use graveyard dirt only, and then you're going to bury it. You're going to bury it because you want to do this to her uterus. You want to kill it, just like she did to you. Now, I don't recommend you doing this to anyone pregnant, you know, because I tell you, I don't necessarily do miscarriage and abortion spells and shit like that. I'm not into that, but I feel the need to fuck up your belly and give you bad belly just like you gave to other women. And whatever happens to you, that is your business, because you sent it first, okay? Rub a lot of the reverse. The reversing oil goes only on the black and red candles, okay? I'm afraid this belly gonna come off. I'm just seal it back up again. And I'm going to tell you a nice-ass prayer or chant, whatever you want to call it, that you're going to say right along with this bitch. I'm cursing you, bitch, to have bad belly and bad insides, just like you did to another woman. For you to be able to do it and feel comfortable and sleep at night good, then if it happens to you, then, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm going to seal up all of this too. This now is where the candle is going to stay. You're going to do this for 9 days straight. Cleanse yourself. Use my cleansing bars. Use my cleansing oil. And use a cleansing candle for yourself, okay? I want you to take a bath every 3 days when you work a spell like this. It's not a good spell, okay? But you know that you need to stay protected. And you're only working this type of stuff on people that sent it to you. For those of you that, oh, it's going to backfire, you need to go somewhere else because your head is somewhere else. When you're fully protected and someone sent it to you and it's justified, they fully fucking deserve it. So what type of backfiring would come back? You don't need to worry about that. If you're good, then you're not going to worry about that. Trust me. And a lot of the witches and a lot of people watching and whatever you want to call yourself that don't do magic, trust me. Ain't nobody worried about nothing coming back. When somebody send that shit to you, the first thing you want to do is send that shit right back to the bitch. Men, if you're doing this on women, you listen. If you're going to do this on a woman, then you're going to get right back with her. Listen, you can't. Make it hard for her to remove this. Make her spend a lot of money to remove this curse. Listen, curse her so good that she can't fucking reverse it. That's what you need to do. Curse her that good that she can't fucking reverse it at all. Okay. I'd rather use this one. This one is okay, but I told you guys what to do with this, right? You added in the pyrite. You know what pyrite is. Make sure you add in the pyrite. Here's some pyrite. Okay, all of that's good. And then I'm going to tell you what prayer you can use. 9 candles, 9 days. All right. And trust me, after a while, it gets like a sour smell. It doesn't stink like really, really bad, but it just has like a sour smell, you know, like just sour. That represents the blood. I want that there. The same way a bitch can make you bleed out and, you know, you suffering and you're going to the doctor back and forth and you're trying to figure out why the fuck you bleeding like a gutted fucking pig. You know, it's some things doctors can't find out because it's spiritual. Because people are fucking with your insides. You know, it's nasty when I see that type of shit. But I have a spell for everything. I have to show you guys how to do a lot of things. Because in a lot of the nasty shit that people are doing, it's just like, it's disgusting. I mean, if I'm gonna work with a man's penis, here's his penis is this big, so in the event that you're gonna use a cucumber, you need to find a really long cucumber, okay? Let it get rotten looking. You see those bumps and everything? You want it to get rotten looking. Just keep it in some heat. You're gonna slice it open a bit, all right? And then you're gonna sour it. You see? I'm going to soak this in vinegar for 9 whole days. I have his boxers, I have his crotch, and I have piece of the hat also as well. So all of that is his personal concerns, his sweat and all of that. I'm all putting this in here. It's going to soak for 9 days, and then I'm going to add in the personal concerns. Okay? After the 9 days of adding in the personal concerns, I'm going to work 9 black candles on the cucumber. I had to pickle it to turn it into a soured one because if you can find a big cucumber, then you can get one. But in the event that you can't, then no. And for men, I do recommend that you really get something. I really do recommend that you get something personal of him to put inside the cucumber. And the spell doing like this, I'm not going to fuck him up too much because I have to take it back off. Okay? So I won't break him down too much. I won't do that. I'm souring the penis because I do not want him to sleep with anyone. And it's going to stay in my freezer until my client decides that, you know, she wants me to take it off of him. So if you can manage that, then I recommend you to do that. Now, in the event that you're going to work and freeze up his penis and stop him from sleeping with anybody, you cannot sleep with him. He's not going to have no interest in sex. That's a dead wood he's walking around with. So anybody he's sleeping with, then you're going to have to not worry about that at all because it's not going to happen. And given the fact that you can make it work too. Okay? So I don't want anybody to think automatically you're watching this is going to automatically work for you. No, a lot of you know what to do. You just need to know what to do. And me showing you what to do, follow the directions carefully. If you're going to fuck her up, I'm telling you, get some hair, get something from her, okay? Because a lot of times the people that are fucking up your uterus are people that live very, very close to you. And if they can get things from you, you can get things from them, okay? Listen, play detective. Go in a bitch garbage and get whatever shit you need to get. Trust me. Listen, a lot of my customers do it. They go in the garbage. They dig up. They find things, okay? Be detectives. And I'm sure y'all got a friend, a girlfriend that may need a favor or owes you a favor. Take her with you. She don't need to know what you're doing. Just tell her, listen, I need you. And if she says, I'm there, that's it, you go. If you trust her enough to tell her everything, then you can. And if not, if she's your ride or die and she coming and she don't need no details on nothing and she rolling with you, you got yourself a good bitch you rolling with. Work magic with your friends that have more experience than you, that have more power than you, and they can help you to move these spells. If you have 3 girlfriends and you can work this spell, I recommend you to do it. I'm gonna clean this all up, okay? And I'm gonna then after we're gonna say the prayer. All right. So just give me a few minutes. All right, guys. So 1 reversing candle, and you can use 9 candles. You can put fuck it up black candles. You can put fuck it up all, and you can go all around in a circle, and you can repeat this over and over and over and over and over. Okay. The bad belly is already set. Her name is in there on that petition. There's personal concerns on the petition. In the event that you cannot get, I would love for you to really try to get something. In the event that you can't get none, you can work it and see how things turn out for you. I always work it with personal concerns. I've never worked it without personal concerns. Okay, so you chant this over and over. I have a bunch of prayers. I have a bunch of chants. I have like a bunch of things that I write down and I say for all of my spells. A lot of them are things that, you know, when I'm good at poems, so I just say it right off the top, and I just sometimes I write them down, sometimes I don't have a chance to write them down. So I have a lot of recordings and videos that I send to my customers and stuff, and I just sometimes I play them back to get back some of the chants and prayers that I create that go perfect with the spell. Okay? Blood and guts, no womb will be, reversed and cursed as you sent to me. Dark on the inside, no uterus shall survive. Blackberry valerian, huge cyst inside. Pain and suffering shall break those tubes. Pain and suffering slipping out of you. Blood and guts forevermore. Blood and guts, you dirty whore. Blood and guts. Listen, when you talk about that, emphasize like that's what you want dripping out of her, just as she did to you. Okay, reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Blood and guts forevermore. Reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Reversed and cursed this bloody whore. Reversed and cursed this spell to you. Huge clots of blood shall seep from you. Blood and guts, no womb will be. Reversed and cursed as you sent to me. Dark on the inside, no uterus shall survive. Blackberry valerian, huge cyst inside. Pain and suffering shall break those tubes. Pain and suffering slipping out of you. Blood and guts forevermore. Blood and guts, you dirty whore. Reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Blood and guts, you dirty whore. Blood and guts forevermore. Reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Reversed and cursed to this bloody whore. Reversed and cursed this spell to you. Huge clots of blood shall seep from you. Blood and guts, no womb will be. Reversed and cursed as you sent to me. Dark on the inside, no uterus shall survive. Blackberry valerian, huge cyst inside. Pain and suffering shall break those tubes. Pain and suffering shall seep from you. Blood and guts forevermore. Blood and guts, you dirty whore. Reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Blood and guts forevermore. Reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Reversed and cursed to this bloody whore. Reversed and cursed this spell to you. Huge clots of blood shall seep from you. Blood and guts, no womb will be. Reversed and cursed as you sent to me. Dark on the inside, no uterus shall survive. Blackberry valerian, huge cyst inside. Pain and suffering shall break those tubes. Reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Reversed and cursed to this bloody whore. Reversed and cursed this spell to you. Huge clots of blood shall seep from you. It's just all off the head, so I'm gonna try to say it again. Like, okay, so blood and guts, no womb will be. Reversed and cursed as you sent to me. Dark on the inside, no uterus shall survive. Blackberry valerian, huge cyst inside. Pain and suffering shall break those tubes. Pain and suffering slipping out of you. Blood and guts forevermore. Blood and guts, you dirty whore. Reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Blood and guts forevermore. Reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Reversed and cursed to this bloody whore. Reversed and cursed this spell to you. Huge clots of blood shall seep from you. Blood and guts, no womb will be. Reversed and cursed as you sent to me. Dark on the inside, no uterus shall survive. Blackberry valerian, huge cyst inside. Pain and suffering slipping out of you. Pain and suffering shall break those tubes. Blood and guts forevermore. Blood and guts, you dirty whore. Reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Blood and guts forevermore. Reversed and cursed to conceive no more. Reverse then curse to this bloody whore. Reverse then curse this spell to you. Huge clots of blood shall seep from you. That's it. There's nothing more else to do. You work it and you keep saying that. And you just keep saying it and saying it. Once I edit, if I can remember everything that I said exactly, I'm going to write it down. But you may just have to listen to what I said and just repeat it. It's that simple. When I work a spell, I work a spell. Okay? Just because I don't share with y'all all of my prayers and my chants, that means nothing. Okay? If you ask, you shall see. So, like, subscribe, and stay blessed.